You ready? You ready? You said, who am I? I'm just a girl that God loves.
Man, that girl name is Kashya. I don't know why she ain't tell you that, but her name Kashya and she from Winston-Salem, okay? Okay, let's get
How did I get here? What led me to the wilderness? Well, that's a layered question. But I think the biggest part of it was fate. Fate is what led me to the wilderness. I had some dealings with some people who I thought were, okay people. And it turns out they really weren't okay. They really weren't okay. And so, because of those dealings, I ended up in this wilderness type situation. And so, I just kind of, travel and do my thing. And I just really think it was fate. I think fate led me here. And that's really just what it is. The scariest part, what's been the scariest part of my journey? Honestly, I would have to say the scariest part has been just doing my best to release control. I'm just so used to controlling things, and in the wilderness, nature wins. It's king, it's queen. You're just in it, and that's it. You just roll with the punches. And so I think that's been the scariest part, just having faith and trust in the process. I think the most freeing thing would also have to be trust in the process. Like, sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm going to knock this out today, or I'm going to do this. And life is just like, no, you need to be still. I don't want you to do nothing. I just need you to be still. And so what happens is I just end up being still. It looks like I'm being lazy, but really I'm being obedient. And it's tough some days, and other days not so much. I just enjoy the rest that God gives me. Life is going to life. You just got to live it. Whereas home is wherever I am. Home is wherever I am. How do I deal with emergencies? Well, I deal with them as they come. Simple. Pretty much just one day at a time, or in the moment. I don't have a lot of emergencies, but when they come, I deal with them and I move on and just keep going. That's pretty much it. I think when it comes to being lost or the fear of being lost, I think the wilderness helps you embrace just believing in God as your guidance more than you trust in your fears. And so, have I been afraid of being lost? Of course. a big but not so big world, right? Of course, I've been a little bit afraid of being lost, but I just trust that my guidance will never leave nor forsake me. So there'll always be a light to get me home. What keeps me going? I'm being watched. I can't quit.
Wreck the game and I